We haven't seen the lineup that's going to start on Wednesday. Playing the preseason, we didn't see him play it all last year with Terrence starting now. What do you kind of expect, or what are you looking for when you guys get out there for the first time? I know you guys have been practicing, but what are you looking for when you get out there for the first time on Wednesday?
Just continuity, just looking forward to being on the floor with those guys. It's a great lineup with speed, versatility, and honestly all with defensive mindset. So just looking forward to that, us getting out, creating stops, and playing with our energy.
What do you see from Terrence's growth the last couple of years that shows that he's earned this position?
I talked about this yesterday on Podcast P, actually. I'm just looking forward to, it's great that Terrence is rewarded for being a professional, being mature at his age, and, coming in, doing what he's supposed to do, having a work ethic, being coachable, and just being a sponge under, so many people that he's played with. And then now, his preparation meeting the opportunity. And now it's his time to be put in that lineup. I think he deserved it, and he worked his butt off for it. So, I think that's what you do, from an organizational standpoint. It's something that the other young guys can look towards. Brandon Boston's, the Bones, who else? KJ. I mean, you look at a guy that came in young, did what he was supposed to do, and now he's given the opportunity to start.
Paul, you obviously ended last year with the injury, so there's going to be a component to your offseason to get your body back and everything. Like as you get older, as this team lines up a little bit smaller than it has in previous years, like what's that balance for you between bulking up and keeping yourself as athletic as you possibly can at this stage of your career?
Yeah, just that window of bulking up is over. Now it's about being the best shape, being the fastest, the quickest I can be, the most versatile that I could be. This summer it wasn't necessarily about putting major weight on. It was about honestly slimming down and not trying to put as much weight on this summer. It's trying to stay as lean as possible. So for me it's I'm playing the 2, the 3, not necessarily playing the 4. And so I'm gonna go about it and play it the same way. I still can do all the things I can do at my size. Still can rebound, can switch 1 through 4, and rebound amongst the trees. So doesn't change a bit for how I approach the summer.
I'd talked to a lot of top high school players coming up. AJ DeBon said a lot of players, top NBA prospects coming up, bring you up as their favorite player, two-way player too as well. How is it for you hearing that? I mean, you heard Brandon Miller talk about it too as well. Is it adjustment for you hearing that all the time too as well? Because I feel like a lot more players are bringing up your name too.
Yeah. Interesting question. I talked about this on Podcast P as well. It's just a cool moment, I guess, in my career for someone that's been, dragged through times in the media by, playoff moments or inconsistent moments. But to have, because the league is super talented, right? So many guys that have, elite skill sets, play at a high level. They can very well all be, other guys' favorite players. But to have a special group of kids, and, think about it, it's, AJ is number 1 player in his class. Kion, one of the top players in his class. Brandon Miller, one of the top players in this, collegiate class this past draft. To have some of the top talents with that, me being their role model, having that inspiration, it means a lot to me. It means I've been playing the game the right way. and it means I've been relatable. And then when you just think about the league, how it's transcendent from wings, being able to score, create, defend, rebound, just kind of do a little bit of everything at a high level. It's really what you're seeing from the Lukas, the Tatums, the Jaylen Browns, list goes on. Brandon Miller from wings, to have that size. So I appreciate it. It's awesome to hear that. And, just makes me want to keep going in the direction that I've been going.